Welcome, my dear students of class 5A in my GK class. You are welcome to my GK class. Today's topic number 42, Indian freedom struggle. In this topic, there are some points which you have to keep it in your mind. I shall discuss, I shall write it in the board, you will take it down in your classwork copy. Now I am writing it one by one. India, today's topic's name is Indian Freedom Struggle, chapter number 42. Open at page number 56. Open at page 56. First one. These was given means this honor was given to this honor was given to Sarojini Naidu. This honor was given to Sarojini Naidu. Now what honor was given to him? I am writing it. Nightingale of India. Nightingale of India. Why? Because of his sweet voice. Nightingale of India. Why? Because of his sweet voice. Who was he? He was Sarojini Naidu. Sarojini Naidu obtained one special distinction, Nightingale of India. For the first time, she obtained that very distinction, that very honor, the Nightingale of India. She was Sarojini Naidu, who dedicated her life for Indian freedom struggle, became a great Indian leader of Indian freedom struggle, and assisted Mahatma Gandhi in several programs, and also gained the faith of Mahatma Gandhi. That very personality, Sarojini Naidu, was an eminent writer, poet, critic, political leader, lecturer of English, and at the same time was a social worker. She was Sarojini Naidu. Sarojini Naidu actually belonged to Bengal, but while staying at Delhi, he got married with a person, A.H. Naidu, and then she started living there and joined Indian. After having completed his education, he joined Indian national movement. She was Sarojini Naidu and obtained that very title, Nightingale of India, because of her sweet voice. Nightingale of India. She was the first Indian woman to be honored with that distinction, Nightingale of India. And another one, she also obtained the title, the Nightingale of India. Who is she? She is, Lata Mangeshkar, the great and famous singer of India, Lata Mangeshkar. She also obtained that very title, Nightingale of India after Sarojini Naidu. And this personality, Sarojini Naidu's one daughter, whose name was Padmaja Naidu, after having completed her education from Oxford University, she came to India and joined Indian politics. And after the death of her mother, Sarojini Naidu's daughter, Padmaja Naidu, became the first governor of Bengal, Padmaja Naidu. He became the first governor of Bengal, first governor. During that time, when the famous doctor Bidhan Chandra Rai was the chief minister of Bengal. Bidhan Chandra Rai, the famous doctor Bidhan Chandra Rai, became the chief minister of Bengal. During that time, Padmaja Naidu, the daughter of Sarojini Naidu, became the governor of Bengal. Now, I am going to discuss about another point. Lala Lajpat Rai. Lala Lajpat Rai. Lala Lajpat Rai. Who is Lala Lajpat Rai? Lala Lajpat Rai is popularly known as the Lion of Punjab. Now, I would like to discuss about something about that very personality, Lala Lajpat Rai. Lala Lajpat Rai was also a freedom fighter who joined Indian politics and who joined Congress in order to protest the oppressive laws of the British they had been passing from time to time in order to get themselves benefited in protest against the policy, drain of wealth, and in order to make their country rich and prosperous at the cost of Indian money, at the cost of Indian people. Lala Lajpat Rai became very much angry and started antagonizing the rule of the British. And it is due to that reason he strongly supported the concept of asceticism. And that very personality, Lala Lajpat Rai, belonged to Punjab. That's why he is known as the Lion of Punjab, means Punjab Kesri. Punjab Kesri. And he wrote so many books and also encouraged the people, encouraged the youth of India to be, to be conscious, to be alert of their duties regarding the cause of country's dependence. That's why he encouraged the youth to take part in Indian politics for the call of their motherland. This personality is Lala Lajpat Rai. This very personality known as the Lion of India. He formed Indian Home Rule League Society of America. He formed the Home Rule League Society in America. In America, he formed the Home Rule League Society, and also he was impressed by the ideals of Gadar Party in America, which was founded by Lala Hardwal. He was influenced by that very personality, Lala Hardwal, and also he was asked by Lala Hardwal to start an armed revolution in our country, India. He was Lala Lajpat Rai. But that very personality unfortunately died while demonstrating a procession in Lahore. The British police, badly lathi charged on his head, over his head, and due to head injury, several severe head injury, massive attack towards him, massive lathi blow on his head, he was immediately hospitalized, but after a few days later, that very personality, Lala Lajpat Rai, passed away. And before his death, he said, "Lathi blow inflicted on me by the British police would bring nails in the coffin of British Empire." And what he quoted, what he forecasted, came to be true. India became a free country in the year 1947, 15th August. So this is about Lala Lajpat Rai. Now next point. Next one. Subhash Chandra Bose. Subhash Chandra Bose. Subhash Chandra Bose, was also a great freedom fighter. Subhash Chandra Bose. Subhash Chandra Bose, also a great freedom fighter. He also dedicated his life for country's freedom. First of all, he was a man who, he was a man of outstanding personality. He, after having completed his, higher education, he joined Indian politics, Indian national movement. First, 2 times he became the president of the INC, means Indian National Congress. He coined that very great slogan, Delhi Chalo. He coined that very slogan, "Give me blood, I will give you freedom." He coined that very great slogan. He coined that very great slogan, "Delhi Chalo, give me blood, I will give you freedom." And at the same time, he also coined another great slogan, Jai Hind. He encouraged the youth of India and attracted them by his outstanding personality and good speeches, what he delivered from time to time in different meetings and seminars. As a result of it, that very personality had become an eyesore of the British. The British imprisoned him for several times. But while being imprisoned, his health was deteriorating in the jail. That's why the British police was compelled to get him released. And on being released, Subhash Chandra Bose started to live in his father's house at Elgin Road in Kolkata, but immediately he felt that his life is not a bed of roses. He must do something for the call of motherland, since his motherland is under British rule, foreign rule. So it is his first and foremost duty to make the country free from British control. But that work would be is not very easy. Now, how will you reach his goal? In great disguise, he left his home during midnight and reached Afghanistan, Russia, Germany, and then Japan, and then Singapore. Ultimately, he became the head of Indian national movement. He formed that very, he formed that army on being inspired by Rash Bihari Bose. And then he gave leadership of the INC and fought against the British. But unfortunately, Japan surrendered during the Second World War. 2 important places of Japan, were destroyed by America, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Then Japan had to surrender, and as soon as Japan surrendered, the Second World War was over, and the fate of our favorite nationalist leader Subhash Chandra Bose cemented. After that incident, he left the country in search of better help in order to restart the agitation against the British rule, but it is said that he died due to plane crash. But whether he died owing to plane crash, it's a matter of controversy. We should not discuss about it. But the thing is, that very personality, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, is our famous leader, our popular leader, who dedicated his life for the call of his motherland and gave a great chance to Indian Congress leaders to make our country free from the bondage of British rule. And next one. Dadabhai Naoroji. Dadabhai Naoroji. Dadabhai Naoroji. Who is Dadabhai Naoroji? Dadabhai Naoroji was a highly qualified professor of maths of Elphinstone College, Bombay. Although he started his career as a famous, professor of maths, yet he joined Indian national movement against the British rule. He was the first person to be the member of British Parliament and raised hue and cry against the miserable condition of the Indians by the British. All the members in the British Parliament, they witnessed his speeches, what he delivered before the Speaker of British Parliament and the members of British Parliament. As a result of it, the Indian national movement started. He started the early nationalist group along with other two personalities. They were Surendranath Banerjee and Gopal Krishna Gokhale. This very personality, Dadabhai Naoroji, is popularly known as Old Man of India, Dadabhai Naoroji, the grand old man of India, Dadabhai Naoroji, who belonged to early nationalist group and also started freedom movement, wrote the famous book Drain Theory. In the famous book Drain Theory, he criticized the British rule and he also criticized the system by which the British drained Indian wealth to make their country rich and prosperous. Up to this, my dear students, next day, the remaining part. Thank you.